I'll kick us off. Yes. Can I get your attention up here for just a sec?
We're starting.
Okay, Pam in the back. Pay attention.
I would wrap on a glass, but everything's made of plastic. Other than the great Cubs game and the friendship and the networking opportunity that's here tonight, the real reason we're here is to make a donation on behalf of Annie's Fun and McCain Foods to the new Ronald McDonald House, which is not yet under construction, but will be very soon. So on behalf of both the employees of McCain, my fellow board members on the RMHC CNI board, we are very, very proud to be part of this donation that Wayne and Annie's Fun have made possible. So I'm going to just hold this around.
I'd like folks to know also that unlike most check presentation ceremonies, we got the real thing several months ago and it's in the bank. Most people present this and say, well, it'll be in the mail. So thank you.
I was going to say,
a few years ago, I got to meet Wei Ling Ying, and I'm a student of Wei Ling. She's been showing me the way here, and you know, on behalf of Annie's Fun, we really appreciate Wei Ling showing us the way and introducing us to McCain's and the Ronald McDonald House and everything. A lot of this was possible, so we really appreciate it.
Well, it's folks like you that makes it also worthwhile. You know, you listen to the message and you act upon it. So thank you very much on behalf of all the families and the children that benefit from each of this donation. Thank you.
And for those of you that I haven't met, my name is Doug Porter. And I'm very honored and humbled to be part of the RMHC CNI, that's Ronald McDonald House Charities, Chicago and Northwest Indiana. And just for those of you that may not know, we operate 4 Ronald McDonald Houses here, plus a care mobile, plus a scholarship program. But of course our core mission is the Ronald McDonald House. We have 84 rooms here, we have some in the hospital, we have 4 different houses. And last night, 84 rooms were filled. Because of these families in very desperate situations, which you all know, and we're very proud to be able to care for them. At the same time, what keeps me awake at night is the probably 25 or so on the waiting list. And therefore, we are trying to build a new house. We will build a new house as the primary hospital here at Children's Memorial moves downtown into what they call the Streeterville area. This is about a $35 million undertaking, and I want to tell you first and foremost, it's in our name, and the only reason we can do this is because of what we call the McFamily. The McFamily is a very broad group. It incorporates owner-operators, and I want to just call out that one of our generous donors is the co-op here. They have pledged $4.5 million with a nickel from every Happy Meal for the next 5 years, and we're about a third of the way into that. So on behalf of my colleagues in Chicago, thank you. We couldn't do it without owner-operators, and we're so pleased to have you here tonight, and I know you're part of that. When I say owner-operators, I know people like Chuck Scott and Kevin Bradley make sure that the system gets only the very best operators, some 3,000 or so across the country and then many more across the world. But I'd really like to say thank you to Kevin and Chuck for building the structure that gets people like Wei Ling Ying and Steve in the group. And then, of course, to my friends at McCain. Kim is on our board and a great leader. We just finished a great golf tournament. McCain provides so much support, whether it's events, whether it's their own donation to the Capital Campaign, and personal leadership. So, Tim, I hope you'll pass on to Frank and the entire team in Toronto. Thank you so much for what you do, and I know you do it around the world, because as I've traveled, I've seen the McCain name in many, many rooms. And So it's just the McFamily that allows us to do what we do. We have to push beyond the McFamily. We can't put it on the backs of the people in this room to raise $35 million, and we have many generous supporters, but we share a name, we share a bond, and we share a mission. And when I look at the two banners behind us, one says strength. We do get so much strength from all of you, but we also get a lot of compassion, because you don't have to be here tonight. We all have many, many things tugging on us for our time and talent and resources, and so thank you for the compassion. I'm saying that on behalf of the families. I'd also like to just call out my 4 colleagues here tonight. Jamie Habercorn heads up all our development and marketing. Lisa Mitchell is the director of our capital campaign. Lisa Weisinger is a capital campaign manager, and I know Lisa worked with Blaine and the team at people here. And Rachel Coons is an event manager, and she's getting ready for sporting clays at the end of this month. So it's but I guess I'd just like to conclude and say it's my special privilege to recognize somebody special tonight. And Kevin, would you come up? Kevin and I go back 15, 16 years. Kevin and I were in a class long before his McDonald's time. I believe you were with R.R. Donnelly, but we'll forget them. And
unless they write a check to RMHC.
Yeah, right. Then we'll talk. Huh? But Kevin and I did a class called Leadership Greater Chicago, and immediately I was impressed by Kevin and his vision for the future and how our society looks and how our businesses were going to work. Your kids are probably saying, who the hell are you talking about? Not my dad. My dad can't have vision, right? Colin, is that right? No? But Kevin is such an important part of the McDonald's organization. Again, such an advocate, a proponent of inclusion and making sure that the Asian American community is such a big part of what we all do. So on behalf of Blaine and Tim, I would like to award you this nice little thing for your desk or wherever you'd like to put it. But Kevin always calls and is referring people, or how can we work together, so we would not be the charity we are without Kevin. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And yes, this is your dad I'm talking about. You want to say anything?
No, and actually, healthy, active lifestyle. I met Blaine at some conference, and we were both in the gym, and we just got to talking, and through conversation found out that he had a very generous heart, so I steered him towards Ronald McDonald House, and the rest, as they say, is history. So we couldn't do it without great suppliers and great people like Blaine, and again, and Doug was someone that really impressed me when we were in the Leadership Greater Chicago class. For those of you who don't know Doug, Top Gun, he was a fighter pilot, guys, so don't mess around. But thank you very much.
And I would just like to return our attention, again, thank Blaine. This is where the money comes from, and I know as you toil in the fields and have your organization, please pass on our best. We love those French fries. We love those French fries. But thank you for your generosity. Thanks, everybody.